Yesterday's test, there wasn't a question quite as big as this, but it said, today is February 13th, 2014. Warm up. Today's Thursday the 13th, actually, but that's okay. You want to multiply 132 times 58. Now, in high school, a lot of the math we'll be doing will be based on the stuff in elementary. Now, you may be thinking, Matt, I don't have my book out, I emailed to it, and I should. Okay. What you might be thinking, Matt, is I did this like in grade 4 or grade 5. When did you guys do this? Something like that. Grade 6, maybe? I don't know what grade. Every year is what I'm thinking. Okay, right? The stuff you learn in elementary school is still important. Okay, even if you say, yeah, I can use my calculator, this is still good to do quickly for this. So, try to get a brave volunteer that remembers how to do this. Give me the first step. So, Hill, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Is 16. Carry the 1. Lovely. Okay, Cassidy, what do I do next, please? 8 times 3 is 24. Okay. And then carry the 1. And then add the 1 to 25. Yeah. Okay, just so you know, I'm trying this without name tags today, so if I mess up your name, I apologize. Okay, I don't do it on purpose, okay, so I'm trying again. Lindsay? Yeah. Next, I do what? Okay, well, we're just going to multiply this and this, now we're just going to multiply this. So 8 times 1 is? 8. Good, and then plus 2 is?
10.
Good. Right, so remember, so this is looking familiar for most people, right? You're multiplying the digits and then adding the thing on top. Here comes the tricky part, Teresa. What do I do in this step?
You add 0.
Good, now just wait, because I want to get y. Can someone tell me, or Teresa or anybody else? Teresa, why do you put a 0 there?
Because it's the tens.
Yeah, like you're not actually multiplying by 5 anymore, you're really multiplying by 50. Like that's what you're doing. All right, Chris, 5 times 2 is?
10.
10, and probably what you can do is, what I used to do when I was a teenager, goodness, it's not that. What I used to do was, I don't know where to start my picture here. I would actually erase those so you don't get confused, right? So 5 times 2 is 10. Good. Matt, 5 times 3 is?
5 times 3 is 15.
Plus 1 is?
16.
16. Good. Guys, it's in the morning. That's okay. Maverick, 5 times 1 is?
5.
Plus 1 is? So if I add left to right, that turns to be 7,656. Okay, now we did this with 10 people, so it doesn't seem fast, but this is fast to do. Okay? And if you haven't seen this before or not, you don't know what's going on. If you don't, that's okay. So go ahead.
I get this, so it's just like, could we maybe do division?
Okay, well, division, awesome. Okay, I'm glad you asked for division because I'm going to do something like. Okay, now hold on a sec. First people say I'm so bad at long division. I'm glad you brought this up because I don't know if you guys realize this. I teach calculus next period. Okay, like right after this is calculus, which is grade 12, which is where I'll see all of you 3 years from now. Okay, and again, Joel came in at lunch yesterday. Remember yesterday, and they were working on fractions all over the board at 100 miles an hour, and
That was nuts.
that was nuts. Okay, it was awesome. Okay, but the thing is, the reason I bring that up though is that you have to do long division in calculus. Okay, except for instead of just dealing with numbers, you deal with x's. And every year when I teach it, people say, I don't know how to do long division. Okay, and I'm like, we never learned that. If you didn't learn that, that's okay. I'm going to show you right now. Yes?
We learned the old way.
What's the old way?
It's the same.
Can somebody do it right on the board? I don't know. You want to write on the board? Yeah. Yeah, right on the board. I've never seen it.
I don't know how to do it anyways, so just keep going.
That's okay. If you learned another way, that's fine, as long as it gets the same answer. Okay. The way long division works is, does 14 go into 3? No, it doesn't. Does 14 go into 32?
Yep.
Yes, it does. Okay, now here's the thing. This is where you use your calculator or your brain or your fingers. How many times, this will open us up to anybody. How many times does 14 go in? Go ahead. 2. Okay. So what you do then is, 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 1 is 2.
Oh, why if you already know it's 28?
If you already know it's 28, leave it as 28 there.
Why if you don't know it's got it?
That's it, yeah. 2 times 4 is 8. Okay, now, if I were to pick the wrong number, Let's say I only didn't know and I picked 1. Sorry?
Why is there a 4?
Oh, because I subtracted, right? So I just can't, so 32 minus 28 is 4. Right, so this changes to a 2 and that turns to a 12. 12 minus 8 is 4. And then 2 minus 2 is 1. Okay, can I remember what we do after this? Yeah, go ahead.
If you bring down the 6.
You certainly do. And everyone does it differently. I do it with arrows like this. Okay. Then you think to yourself, how many times is 14 going to 46? Let's try it. 14. 28, John, do you get it?
Yeah, 42.
Yeah, 3. So 3 should be 42. Now let's just say I picked 2. Now don't write this down. Let's just say I picked 2. And that turns to be 18. How do I know that's wrong? Why is that wrong? This is the important part of wrong division. Why is that instantly wrong? Tori. 18 is bigger than 14, right? So as soon as you get a remainder here that's bigger than what you're dividing by, you don't have to wait too big, right? So you gotta start over. So 42 is the right number, so I'm gonna write that in there. 342. Okay. I got a brave soul. 46 minus 44 is. Sahil.
I mean, no, 4.
Right. Lovely. Okay, things are looking good. Can I get another brave solo? Other than John. Leah, what do you do now?
Bring down the 8.
Bring down the 8. I'm not, every teacher does it differently. I do a little star and a line all the way down. Everyone does it different. Okay, that's how I do it. If you do it a different way, Tanner, in elementary school, that's fine. Okay. Okay, how many times is 14 going to 48? Thank you. Thank you. That's 42. That turns to be 6. All right. If I wanted to set to 1 decimal, okay, because this is how they actually do it. How would I do a decimal? I don't remember back in elementary. So, you're in the zone. Keep going.
I think you bring down a 0.
Yeah, you're going to put a point and a 0, and that's going to turn to a point there. Okay. So the 0 comes down, and that's 60. Oh, this is a what? So all I did was here write 3268.
Should I get rid of the remainder or something?
Yeah, there'll be no remainders for this. This is just like decimals we're going to add on here. Okay, so if you want to keep on doing decimals, like if you type in your calculator 3268 divided by 14, you should get the answer 233.428571 ... Okay, is what it should turn out to be. Someone confirm that? Anyone got a calculator? 3268 divided by... It's good. Everyone should have a calculator at this point. So just 233.428, ... So all we're doing here is we're just getting more decimal places. That's all we're doing. Okay. Do you guys want to leave a remainder? We're going to leave a remainder if you want. I don't care. We'll keep going here. So I want to keep going here. So 4 times that should be 56. And then keep on going with zeros again. Does this look a little bit familiar to people? Yes?
Yeah, you're right.
I am right, that's true. I'll tell you why I'm right, okay, because this is my favorite fraction. I talked about my favorite fraction briefly before, and then I'll move on to the actual lesson today. Okay. This is just in case you get into trouble, right? This is just number sense, that's all this is. So Tanner's going to ask me, will this be on my final exam? I will not say divide by hand this. When you get to grade 12, you'll have to though. Okay, so this is just leading into that. For what Mr. Sadler's favorite fraction is, you don't write this down. My favorite fraction is this. Can someone please type into the calculator 1/7 is, please? Sahil, since you have a brand new calculator. Cassie, you also have a new calculator, so you're doing the next one. Sahil, what is 1/7? Go ahead. No, it's not. 1 divided by 7 is all you need to do.
Yeah, I know. 0.2.
You going?
2857142.
Okay. I'm glad you asked.
Is that what pi equals?
No. We'll talk about pi in a second here, okay? Can I get somebody please to give me 2/7, please? 2/7. This is my favorite decimal, show you why. Cody, go ahead. Okay, now just wait. Do you notice any similarities between 1 over 7 and 2 over 7? Because this is why this is cool. Tasha, go ahead. Yes, good, wonderful. Something else as far as how the numbers go, because that's true, that's true. Meg, is that half a hand? Maggie, go ahead.
Number patterns start like for their backs.
Yeah, if you take a look at just this pattern here. If I look at 2, 5, 8, 7, 1, 4, well, that's also there, right? Okay, the numbers repeat and repeat. Can anyone guess without using their calculator? So the numbers went 1, 2. Can anyone guess what the first digit is going to be for 3 out of 7? 3. So there is not a 3 up there, so I'm going to say no to 3. 5 will not work. It's a hill. I'm going to try 4. So without using your calculator, can someone guess what the rest of the pattern is here?
4, 2, 8, 5.
Ooh, neat, eh? 4, 2, 8, 5, 7, 1. 4, 2, 8, 5, 7, 1. That's my favorite fraction, which is a cool pattern. Can I get another brave soul to try something with 4 over 7 equals without using a calculator? Yes, go ahead, Hannah.
Is it 8, 4, 2, 8, 5, 7,
8, 4? No, it's not going to be 8. 8 isn't going to be coming next. What's the first digit going to be for this one, do you think? Is that 5, okay. What comes after the 5? 5, 7, 1, 4. Can someone be brave? What's the next first digit going to be? Do you want to guess? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, guys, you? Yeah, yeah.
7.
Yeah, 7. What comes after 7? And it repeats, right? And then finally 6 over 7. I don't know why I like this fraction. I love this fraction. Yeah, go ahead.
8.
That's funny. This is nice, beautiful. This is a beautiful pattern. And I guess that's why I'm a math teacher, because I have favorite fractions. Okay, I realize if you go home and ask your mother what's your favorite fraction, she may not have an answer for you. Okay, because not everyone has favorite fractions. I get it. Okay, but I just thought this is cool always about it here. Okay. Now, just bringing this back to math class. Is everyone okay how to change a fraction to a decimal? No.
No.
Fraction to a decimal. This is what you do. So, Hill, how did you get that first decimal form? What'd you do?
Do you move the decimal over?
Yes, okay, no, I'm just saying, how did you get from here to here for me? How did you just go from there to there?
Like, I don't know.
No, how did you, if I say, what's 1 over 7? I'm going to count what you do. This is just means, right, 1 divided by 7. Okay, and the same thing's going to happen tomorrow on your first test. I'm going to say, Leah got 22 out of 26 on her test. And she'll say, Mr. Sadler, what marks that? How would Leah find out if she got 22 out of 26 on her test? How she would do that? Go ahead.
2 divided by 26.
Yeah, 22 divided by 26 is going to give you an awful number. Does somebody do, I heard the math keep saying, go ahead. Times 100 will give you a percent, right? Okay, so when any teacher, and I want you guys all to be awesome math students. When you get in any course and the teacher just goes 31 out of 40, you shouldn't go, what? Okay, just type it in your calculator. That's okay, 31. You all have calculators now, right? So do it and figure it out for that. Okay? 31. Yeah, please don't get 31 over 40. Please get 39 out of 40. 31 over 40 is, I think, somebody help me. You guys can do this. It was 31 out of 40. 77%. Should be, I think, 77.5%, I think, right? Is it okay. Right, it's righteous too, that's all it is. Forget it. I'm not going to go there. Okay, we're okay on this? I just want to get a little bit of numbers in here. This is just number sets, that's all this is. Okay? And my favorite fraction. Now the internet knows that I have a favorite fraction. Okay, that said,